What's up, TPE fam? The Daily Dose is about to get started, but I wanted to come on and just tell you guys, just in case you didn't know, the Daily Dose broadcasts Monday through Friday at 4:30 via Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch. And so if you're on any of those platforms, you get the opportunity to watch this show live. We're here to help you get better. I'm talking to seasoned leaders, new leaders, entrepreneurs, managers, whatever it is that you're doing. We have something here at the TPE in the Daily Dose for you. Also, on the following day, the previous day's episode can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you consume podcasts. So get tapped in with the Daily Dose so we can help you pivot into your next. Get ready to enjoy the upcoming Daily Dose.
What's up, TPE family? It's time for us to get a little better with the Daily Dose of Leadership with Alex Seal. Let's go!
What's up and what's happening, TPE fam? We're back with another Daily Dose of Leadership where our aim and goal is to always get better each and every day. My name is Alex Hill, and I'm excited to be your host today as we continue to help each other pivot into our next. There's another place that we want to exist in. There's another thing that we want to do. There's another level we want to get to. And here at the TPE, we believe that we have all the tools and the resources to help you do just that. This Daily Dose is going to be brought to you by Studio Seal. That's right. Studio Seal Interiors. My wife and I, we have a interior design business where we help make space, make room for love, for growth, for just excitement, motivation, and inspiration. And so what we do in that business is we consult with people who are building new homes, remodeling homes, moving into new homes, or just wanting to refresh their space. And so what we do is we help coordinate those things. You can book a discovery call with Studio Seal. Go to studioseal.com to figure out if Studio Seal is something that you would like to bring into your home or into your business to refresh spaces of your business. We would love to be able to connect with you. Go over to studioseal.com today and book a discovery call there. But back to the Daily Dose. We're going to be talking about part 3 of our conversation around how to delegate. Again, this content comes from pm.leadership on Instagram. If you want to get more of this content just like this, head over there and they'll definitely, you won't be disappointed because there's a lot of good stuff there. So, all right. So just to follow up on the things that we talked about, and I'm not going to go into great detail about these things because I don't want to spend a lot of time here. So number 1, we talked about being prepared, getting that stuff together before you delegate. Number 2, assigning it to the right person. You don't want to give the task to the wrong individual. You're setting yourself up for failure in the beginning. Number 3, be specific. Be intentional about the directions that you want to give. And sometimes there are some projects that lend themselves to having some autonomy, but if the task doesn't have that autonomy built into it, please be specific so you don't set yourself up for failure. Number 4, confirm. Make sure you're understanding that you're heard. A lot of times we're delivering instructions for the first time, one time. Make sure that person hears you. Number 5, make sure you train an individual on the things and nuances that exist within the task that may not be apparent to the person who you're talking to. Number 6, my favorite, follow up. Making sure that you're telling people that they're doing a good job, or giving them instances where they can tell you and give you feedback about the process and where they are, and any other critiques that you might have. So now let's jump into the final 3 that we have here. Is number 7, and this is fine line here. Don't micromanage. I think sometimes we can wear people out when we micromanage them. I don't need to define what micromanagement is. You know what that is as it relates to how you feel about it. And so you don't want to do that. So sometimes in the follow-up, you might have the inclination to want to try to tell somebody how to do something, directly, and just overly analyze what they do. But if it's not at a critical point where they're causing harm to anyone, I would definitely make sure that you don't abuse that opportunity. Make sure you don't micromanage. Number 8, give feedback. Again, in that follow up, I think those are great, perfect sessions to be able to provide that feedback. Even when follow ups are usually scheduled and systematic, but if there's something remarkable happening, whether that's good or bad, provide some timely feedback on just the progress of what's happening. And then number 9, this is the one that probably gets missed a lot of the time, is to celebrate. Making sure you're celebrating what it is that you've asked the person to do, if they've accomplished it, or if they're meeting the milestones and doing the things that you need them to do. Make sure you celebrate them, encourage them, make sure they feel supported. And we talked about feeling supported in the previous episode. A way to celebrate an individual and a way to make them feel supported is by celebrating them. And so definitely want to make sure that that you think about getting something that appeals to them, just not something that appeals to you, something that that they like, something that lets you know that you're thinking about them, and so they can continue to be incentivized to want to deliver on the things that you want them to do. So thank you guys for tuning into this series, How to Delegate. We went through 9 different things that great delegation, I feel like great delegation encompasses. And so I appreciate you guys' time, and until next time, TPE family, peace.